Hey guys, I'm back again, and today I kind of want to revisit one of my earlier videos of etching a circuit board. Now, I've been wanting to build this high voltage power supply for a while, seeing as 30 volts, 180, and then you can see, if you don't have glare, the copper stripping away. Now, I'm going to show you how to prepare a board and what you need to etch it. So all you need to etch it is just normal vinegar, distilled white vinegar. I think any of you are going to work. Hydrogen peroxide and salt. Then you need copper clad board, and I recommend taking some of the copper off the other side, unless you only bought single side, which I would have recommended. I didn't. So you just draw your board on. Just gonna draw a smiley face. As you can tell, I'm not left-handed. Then, before that, you would have cleaned the board, which I neglected to show. I did clean the board. I used wet sandpaper, and I'm gonna agitate this a little. Okay. Then, what you do is you mix 50-50 the hydrogen peroxide and the vinegar. Once you do that, it should start to etch, and I think I have an example of a board I did before, but I just put it in here before the video because I knew it would take too long to show, and I think I started the video too early. Now, careful not to get anything iron in it, like, say I took my little knife and stuck it in there, it would rust near instantly. Or if it's silver, it'll get patina. But pretty soon the solution will start turning blue, and that's pretty much when you're done, because it becomes copper chloride, I believe, and then it just becomes toxic, and you need to turn a fan on or put it outside. But because if you breathe it in or drink it, you're kind of dead, dying, or in a lot of pain. It will also kill plants and animals, so when I dispose of it, I'll be pouring it out. Yeah, over there, behind the shed. But once you get the board out, like etched, let's draw a simple circuit, I guess. Left-handed again. We'll say that's one of my pads, and that's another pad, and that's a pad. Connect all three. Obviously not left-handed. Then we'd want to take a center punch, and let's pretend I have a hammer. You're just gonna center punch everything. You can tin it, that's an option, but you don't exactly need to. When you tin the board, you just put a thin layer of solder over everything, but unless it's like really, really thin copper clad board, like focus, this board's 3 mil, and copper clad's less than that, but once this is done etching, I should be able to pull it out and make the high voltage power supply, which will hopefully be its own video because I need to drive some Nixie tubes. I can also drive a light bulb, but the real goal is to make this Nixie tube do something, like, I don't know, count from 1 to 9 to 0, or 0 to 1 to 9, or make it show temperature or something, but I need a circuit that drives it, then I need a control circuit. Now you can see how far it's got from shiny coppery to I'm being eaten away. So if we want to speed up the reaction again, we add a catalyst like salt. Yeah. I don't want this on my skin, I don't want it on my iron tools. How do I move this? Okay, so now you can see it's starting to be eaten away more. Like, where it's gray, you can see around R2, or right there, that the board is starting to be eaten away much faster. You can also see S1 is also starting to be eaten away, so that could be a problem. And I'm pointing at it with a screw I don't care about. Because if I put this out in the sun in a few minutes, it would probably be rusty. Or is it iron? Yes, it would rust. The etching is really starting to speed up now because I added another teaspoon of salt. Tablespoon would be way too much. Now it's all bubbly, and I'm pretty sure that's hydrogen bubbling off, so don't light a match, don't spark anything, don't smoke. So the solution should pretty soon start turning blue. Once that turns blue, it's kind of gone, used up, and then you can start building on the high voltage power supply. I think I just slowed down the reaction just to take a video of it. Yeah. I think I need more salt. I could probably just ruin this completely. And today I didn't follow my rule of clean up where I'm shooting. So, you get to see the mess. If I had a lighter, I'd try to see if it was hydrogen. If you haven't figured it out by now, I kind of have an obsession with hydrogen, seeing as I have a whole milk crate full of hydrogen generators that don't work. So, oh, this stinks. I don't remember if I clarified this, but it's just 50-50, 1-to-1, whatever. Basically, I did these. These are just lines. No real measurement other than, if I can find the right end, wherever it falls on the ruler. And I did an eighth. Now, if I actually had time to edit this video, I'd just throw in a time lapse, but no, I'm just going to keep jumping back to it. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it has a blue tint to it. Actually, on camera, it's a lot bluer. Here's something else blue for comparison. Come on, pause. And while we're waiting for this thing to do its thing, shameless plug for the next video. Toshiba T1000 LE. If you're not into electronic-y, build-y, solder-y stuff, computer-y, DOS, Norton Defender stuff. So hopefully that'll be next, or possibly the high voltage power supply. Now, if anyone following along at home wants to copy the schematic, it's right here. Just pause the video. And right here is the parts list. 27K resistor, 2N 2222, 2N 2907, 1 microfarad capacitor, transformer 120 to 6.3, and a switch. So if you want to copy my board layout, sort of, that, it's bubbly. Basically, if you want to follow along, build your own everything. Now, if on the off chance you still have a Radio Shack open near you, you can get most everything except for the transformer. I'm going to be using this one from like the 50s. Old. And if I can figure out which 4 wires I need, I believe it's red and black, and brown. That's orange, isn't it? No, whatever. Well, this board should be done in the next hour. So basically, I'm gonna let this sit, and if you want to see the finished product, wait till I do the high voltage power supply video. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.